Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope each and every one of you guys are doing well today. Happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. I didn't actually think I was going to do a Black History Month video, but today, early this morning, this conversation that I had with someone came up, and so I was like, okay, why is this coming up now? So anyways, let's talk about it. So about a few years ago, I had someone said to me, it must be really hard being Black right now. It must be really hard being Black. And I think this person was well-intentioned about what she said, because a few years ago, this was around, I think, the Black Lives Matter movement, George Floyd, all of that. And so I think that was part of the reason why she said what she said. So anyways, so I was thinking about that this morning, and she was basically, so like I said, she said that it must be really hard being Black right now. And it's one of those things where somebody says something to you, but you don't process it right away. And it wasn't until I went home that day and I processed it, and I thought, no, no, it's not hard being Black. It's not hard being Black right now. It's not hard being Black ever. Okay. It will never be hard being Black. Like, I'll talk about that. Like, it's not hard being Black, okay? Let me tell you something. And I'm hoping that you guys don't have that mindset that somehow being Black is like a curse. Somehow being Black is like the worst thing that could possibly happen to you. I am hoping that nobody here who is listening to me who is of color doesn't think that. I pray you don't think that way. All right, let me tell you something. When God created you, we serve a sovereign God. We serve a perfect God. Perfect. And when you're perfect, you don't make mistakes. Okay, so you best believe that God didn't make a mistake when he created you. He wasn't like, oh my God, I said Hispanic, not Black, Hispanic, white, Asian, anything else but Black. Oh God, they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna on Earth, in America. Africa. They're not gonna make it. They're not. If you created this one Black, she's not gonna make it. If you create this one Black, he's not gonna make it. I'm telling you, no. God didn't make no mistakes. he wasn't like, no, I meant for you to be different. No, friend. He didn't make a mistake, friend. You are supposed to be the color that you're supposed to be. I don't care how much bleaching cream you use. It don't matter. You are Black. Your Black is beautiful. Okay? He didn't make no mistakes. So, do people make it harder for Black people? Absolutely. Do people try their hands at Black people? Yeah. Do people make it a little difficult? Yeah. Make it a lot difficult? Yeah. What does that mean for you? Nothing. It means nothing for you. You serve a great, big, wonderful God. I serve a great, big, wonderful God, who's always victorious, always watching over us. A great, big, wonderful God. I wish somebody will touch you. I wish somebody will touch you. If God be for us, who can be against us? If God be for us, we shall never be afraid. Listen, all these songs, okay? You think I make this up? I don't make this up. you're good. You're good. Your blackness is not a curse, friend. God did not make no mistakes when he created you. As long as you have God in your life. Now listen, I don't know about the people who don't check for God and being black. Black without God is dangerous. I do not recommend it. I don't recommend it. I actually don't recommend being any race without God. Okay, but life would be harder for you for sure. But if God says it, he's gonna do it. Okay, I was talking to another person, and many years ago, and this person really had this mentality that like black people can't make it to a high position. And I said to them, as long as God says it's for you, it's going to be for you. It has nothing to do with the color of your skin. No man can overpower God. No man. Nobody. It doesn't matter what color they are. Nobody. If God says it and you are blacker than blacker, it's going to be for you. Mindset, baby. Mentality. Lack mentality. It's not, I'm telling you, your color of your skin, I'm not going to listen. This is what I'm not saying. I'm not saying racism doesn't exist. I'm not saying people don't make it harder for black people to get things and have things and be a part of things. I'm not saying that they don't. They do, okay? But what I am saying is make sure you don't have that lack mentality. Make sure you don't have that mentality that, oh, because I'm black, I'm not going to make it. Because I'm black, things is not going to work out for me. No, that is a lack mentality. That is a defeat mentality. Anything that will bring you down is going to be your mind. Your mindset is what will bring you down more so than your color. Your mindset. One thing I'm grateful for is where I was raised and how I was raised. Okay. I was raised in Jamaica, right? And Jamaicans, we learn about slavery, and it's like a history thing. Okay, it wasn't like part of who we were. It wasn't part of our makeup, anything like that. All right. And so we didn't grow up with this notion to fear white people or to hate white people. No, not at all. You know, if you know anything about Jamaica is filled with a lot of Chinese people. Asians are everywhere, you know. So we grew up with a lot of Chinese. We grew up with some Indians. Okay, that's why our motto says, "Out of many, one people. Out of many, we're all one." Right? So that's how we grew up. I didn't grow up with parents who taught me to hate people of other race. I didn't grow up with parents who. I didn't even actually grow up with parents who were like, "Be cautious. They hate black people. Be cautious of them." No, I actually grew up like just loving everybody. You know, it worked out. Kind of. But so I didn't have this pre-programming of slavery and how black people can't make it. I actually think I can go anywhere and be anyone I want to be. I believe I can go anywhere and be the person I want to be if God's willing. It's really me and God. It don't the blackness have nothing to do with nothing for me. The has never been something that I was ever cautious about, like, oh gosh, I'm black. Are they gonna, you know? Yeah, I give it to God. Yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see where people might want to do a little thing and treat me a certain way because of whatever. But I'm like, okay, I know who fights my battles. I'm gonna give it to him, and he's going to take care of it. And I've seen him do it too many times to not believe it. Okay, so make sure that you don't have the mentality to think that you can't make it because you're black. Your blackness is not a curse, baby. I believe, and I'm going to prove this theory, I believe that other race sees potential in the black race more than the black race see potential in themselves. I believe other race see so much potential in the black race than the black race sees in themselves. Black people, y'all need to stop hating on each other, for the love of Christ. Stop hating on each other because everybody else is hating on you. If black people could come together in unity, you would be surprised how powerful and how strong our community could be. It's time for black people to wake up and see the potential that they carry, see the value that they carry, see the value that they hold. And I think it's the goal of the enemy, really, for black people to never see that, for black people to never see their potential. But God is changing the game. God is changing the game. It's time for black people to wake up. I need you to wake up. I need you to see your potential. Stop fighting against each other. Stop fighting against family. Come together, build and unite, and watch how bigger, better, stronger the black community could be and would be because of unity and not disunity. Trust and believe. Anyways, happy Black History Month. Hope you guys are enjoying the entire month. Okay, treat yourself well. Take care.